Yo. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I have a spare cable. Well, I broke an HDMI cable. This sucks. Uthi, Sulzi, Demon Days, Hans, hello. Good morning, afternoonish. Hang on guys, I had to completely disassemble my backpack, so I have to redo all the cable stuff now. Yeah, I had to switch out my my HDMI cable. First. Okay, get that going. Black's going, no. Are we good again? I think we're good again. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely something with the cables going on. Anyway. I'm just gonna try not to move the backpack slash cables at all today. Well, I have to move it one more time though, the backpack, so we might black out again. Give me a minute. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. So I'll move you over here. You are a broken cable now, officially. You can go there. All the cable shenanigans stay there. Good. I can sit here. The buoy ship is here again. Oh, they actually stopped at a buoy now. Buoy. Yeah, buoy. Hang on, I still need to hotspot the second modem. Did I put my phone? Oh, there. I'm so glad I have a spare HDMI on me. I was like, uh-oh. We might not have a pink ship stream. Go to here. Say scan for Wi-Fi networks. You should be able to find it. Apparently not. Let's just toggle it off on. Dude, it's like everything broke today. What the hell? It's crazy. Ah, there we go. Now we're connected. And I see 2 modems. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, good. Hello everyone. Scuffed beginning, but it's part of streaming outdoors. Stuff breaks. It's a nice boat. It's from the Coast Guard actually, this one. But it's working on buoys, as you can see. Buoy. The Rotterdam. Oh, they're actually pulling it out of the water. Stay there for a minute. Candace, hello. Chalk, hello. Lunette, hello. Bruce, hello. Something cool's coming. A 400-meter ship from 1. And it's completely pink. So we're gonna have a completely pink 400-meter ship, which is absolutely cool. Well, it's not completely pink. The superstructure is white, but... They're spraying the barnacles of... Oh, they are. I see it now. Oh, that's cool. Cleaning the buoys. It's a cleaning crew. And then also coming from the coast, but I don't know if it will be here in time because it's going really slow, is a crane ship that's going towards Antwerp, and it can go up to 80 meters high, so it's a pretty big crane, I would say. So that one is also on the way here, but we'll see if we can catch that one. My main target today is the 1 intelligence, which, let me check on radar, it's too foggy today. If it was a clear day, we should already almost see it. But yeah, it will take a little longer. Indeed, somebody said, I think it was Susie, the fog is back. But on the upside, there's as good as no wind today, so it's enjoyable. It's not cold at all. Look at I'm working that buoy. Oh, you can see it fly off. I'll leave it on the cleaning crew for a minute until I see maybe the one intelligence appear. Do you have AI today? I don't know if we do. We'll see. Otherwise, we'll have a reduced capacity. We have Uthi. He's probably working. Voyage operations. Yeah, boy. Oh, we also have a new emote. We have the Wyver Bulge emote. Let me spam it. Wait, I'm not a sub to my own channel? Oh, there's my own emotes. Wait, oh, there's my new emote. Back from YouTube. Oh yeah, I need to connect to YouTube. The beginning was pretty stressful with the broken cable, but there we go. I see you, EG, now. YouTube chat's here. Alright, good. Boring lack of product documentation for compliance. Ooh, that sounds very exciting. But yeah, it's very enjoyable to be outside today, actually, so that's good. Hey, Chef Dave, look at that buoy. Look at that beautiful buoy, that bulge. I felt it was fitting for the channel to have a little bulge emote. So, yeah, if it wasn't this foggy, we might be able to see the top of her. I think she's still in the clouds over there. We'll see her in a little bit. We do have a small boy coming from the left. There she is. Let me get her on the overlay. Hide ship. What is her number? Let's see. What's her number? 39814. Send it. The Heinrich Esberger on the way to Steenbank, wherever the hell that is. Somewhere along the river, I assume. 119 meters long, 18 meters wide, currently 5.4 meters in the water. Oh, it's a brand new ship built in 2024. She's not even a year old. It's a baby ship. Sailing under the Portuguese flag. Oh, hang on. I was mounting my phone to the setup. There we go. Cool. Let me wiggle this a little bit. No, that's not good. Hang on. It's hella gloomy today. Yeah, it definitely is. So because there's almost no wind today, the clouds just hang here. They're not being blown away. We have to choose between windy or hazy. Someone has adapted. You can just still see it behind the boat though. It's not completely gone. If you look at it, you can still see it in the distance, but it's very blurry. Oh, get up. Yep. But yeah, our main target today, the 400-meter pink ship, one intelligence, and if we're lucky, we might get a big crane ship coming by as well. But we'll see. This is a small boy coming our way. go. How long is that in inches? I have no idea about freedom units. I only do logical units. Hang on, to grab something from the car. Oh, yeah, you can still hear me. Sometimes I forget that I have a wireless mic now. So I can walk away from the camera a little bit. Let me spin it around. There we go. And she gets a bit closer. Yeah, that's better. Now we can see. Wait, no. Yeah, there's a scratch on my glasses. No, we're good. All right. Keeping my eye out to the right, if I can already see the top of her, but so far nothing. Oh, it's so quiet here today though. Oh, I also want to check the crane ship. How far along is she? Because my initial idea was to start even later today and do like a late afternoon stream. Because then we would have guaranteed gotten the crane ship. But now it's pretty far out. Ooh, wait. That's a bulk carrier. Is that it? Oh, she's not that far out actually. Okay. By the time the one ship is here, the one intelligence, we might be able to spot the crane ship coming from the other side as well. It's good in the distance at that point. One intelligence reminds me of my IQ test. Did you nail the IQ test? Did you suffer through it? Yeah, the cool part for the one intelligence is that it's completely pink. So I'll probably say that many more times today. Pink boat! My daughter saw a photo of it a few days ago when it came in and I couldn't go out to spot it. She was like, oh, what a lovely ship. She probably thought there were unicorns on board or something. Do you see where she was going? Yeah, Steenbank. Where's Steenbank? I have no clue where that is. Is that like a river upstream? Borsele, Everingen, Walsoorden? No idea. Is that towards Ghent maybe? Maybe she's gonna go... Nope. Must be a certain docking area. Steenbank. Stonebank, if I would translate it. Is it gonna rain? It shouldn't. There's a chance of a small shower, but probably not here. So I hope not, because then we're done. Let's see. Yeah, the America has had a really short. A really short turnaround today. So they came in yesterday, and now it's already leaving again. The America. I knew a guy who took a cargo ship from Europe to US. He hated flying. I can understand. I also don't like flying myself, so it never feels comfortable to me. But did he also take the boat back then? You are America. What's up, Ian? I know it's the safest. I know the stats. I'm even fascinated by planes. I love plane spotting as well. Yet I don't feel comfortable when I'm on them. But that's just my head. What's in the thermos today? Again, ginger lemongrass tea today. Important question though. There's also there's a Ro-Ro ship, so a car carrier from CMA GCM on the way to Antwerp as well. So that's interesting. How deep is it here? What is it? 20-ish meters, I think, but not the whole river. So there's the shipping lane where all the ships go through when they snake around, and that thing is deep, and it's kept deep by all the dredges that we see here all the time. But the rest of the river is very shallow. For example, I can just zoom in there. You can see there's literally a sandbank in the middle, so it's not that deep. Only the shipping lane is really deep. The Heinrich Esberger. She's pretty empty, I would say. We can't see her bulge though, if she has one. For all who join later, we have a new emote, the Wyver bulge. This is just the bulge of a ship, the bulbous bow. Cargo Cat makes like 130k a year. I mean, you are away from your family for months at a time, so it's a dedicated job. Look at that! What a beautiful emote, the Wyver bulge. I wonder if Twitch will ban that emote for sexual content. But yeah. Alright. She might be taking a right-hand turn here. I'm not sure. Yeah, she's taking a right-hand turn. Nice. You've seen worse emotes? I know. Moderation on Twitch is as flawed as it can be. Say hi to the captain. How often they sink or disappear? I hope not often. That sounds weird. Dude, today I'm battling the camera again for alignment. Is that again? Okay, I think that's good. No! Oh, I think I had it. Yeah, we'll deal with that. Must be a few. I mean, there are accidents with ships. It happens. Even this year I already read about a few. Okay, look at all the installations on board, all the pipelines. It's crazy. And there's like this big tank as well. Oh, that's the Plimsoll line there, the line in the middle now with the next to the round thing. It's called the Plimsoll line. What's in the ship? Oil. What was it? It should be on the overlay what type of ship it is, right? It's chemical oil, so yeah. Maybe lube. I don't think there's gravy in there though. I'm more likely to say lube or something. It's always cool when they disappear. I looked to park over there, but the grass was too wet. I didn't want to have wet feet, because then I could have filmed the sloughs there as well. Let's wait. See, with the local Air Force base, there's not that much Air Force action in Belgium. Well, I'm from Belgium, so I just live over the border from here. But we are in the Netherlands. Are you still working on it? Let's take a look. Oh, let's take a look up close. Oh, they pull it on deck now. But they're still hosing it off by the looks of it. All right, let's check the radar again. Maybe we should. Dude, I wish it was clear weather, because we would already see. Wait, that's her. I'm pretty sure that's one intelligence. Yeah, that's the top of her. So she's still on the other side of the land. And that is 100% her. She's going to Southampton, the UK. Alright, we'll see her in a little bit. But yeah, compared to the lands, she's so big. Big girl sailing by. Where did you come from? Little inland ship passing by. He brought his car. Well, what car is it? I think it's a BMW. The Sontras. Yeah, that's definitely a BMW. You can car spot what car is on the boat. When it's just like coming around the bend, okay, I'll get ready. While we wait, let me grab a cup of tea. Ooh, it's hot. Go. Ginger lemongrass tea. It's doing 10 knots. Gotcha. Oh, it's too warm. It's interesting. Where is that one coming from? I didn't see it in the sluice when I came here. Must have gone through it real quick then. I don't see it yet though. Are you sure it's not a ghost ship? Seems like the haze is clearing up a bit. Vlissingen is becoming more visible. Police boat coming from the west. Oh yeah, I see it in the distance. Take a look at it in a minute. Do you mean this inlander? Was that? Wait, not that band? Oh. Oh, the inland, okay. This is a long inlander though, with containers on them. Look at that. It's one of those little bridges that can go up and down. I hear a ship though. It's probably the inlanders that I hear. Is that a crane or a conveyor belt? It's probably a crane conveyor belt. It's both. Oh, that one is again. It's double row. So it's a little boat pushing two barges next to each other, side by side. We're going for cup 4 and 3 and 4. Oh, that's interesting. There's one with a double. Look how high he is in this little bridge. He's pretty full. 3 layers of containers. Look at him chill up there. Brought his 2 Mercedes A cars. Oh, it's the no limit. We've seen this one before, actually. And then indeed, there's a little police boat. Well, I assume this is a police boat. There is a biggie. No, she's still on the way. She should at least take another 45 minutes. We've seen her in the distance. Now she's taking a bend, snaking around. And also there's a big crane ship coming from the coast as well. 80 meters high. Well, it will probably be like more flat because they're sailing, but it can go up to 80 meters. Big boy ship. Look how quiet the water is though. Coffee maker is the one piece of equipment every single bridge has. After Southampton, it's going back to Singapore. Oh, look at that. So she's gonna be pretty loaded already then, because she has one more stop to do for loading up, and then she's off to Asia. It's probably her first stop in Asia, Singapore, and then she'll continue to Shanghai, probably, or somewhere else in China. Oh, it's customs, this one, I see it now. It says on the side, it's customs. Brewing coffee is the most important duty a watchman has to do. Then Guangdong, then Hong Kong, exactly. Dude, it's so enjoyable to film now when the water's this quiet. There's something satisfying about seeing a ship cut through the flat waters. Oh, a bit of waves. The Monteleo. Law enforcement. 20 meters long, 6 meters wide. So, the big one, that's her. It's not a city, I promise you. That is a ship that's coming. That is the one Intelligence. Completely pink. Completely in pink. If I had jets instead of props, a lot of patrol boats do. No idea about this one. Maybe. Oh, the buoy has been cleaned. For those who weren't here at the start, this lifted the green buoy that it's sailing away from out of the water, and we saw them hosing it down to remove all the stuff that was attached to it in the water. Are they gonna come here next? That would be cool. We have something cool to watch. There's a buoy here in front of me, and there's one to my left as well. Let's see what they're gonna do. Meanwhile, tea. Look at the birdies going across. That was cool. Oh, looks like she's also gonna go towards Ghent now. They're coming here. And this guy put his car on the front. A 40-knot jet boat. That must be flying over the water. Maybe it's lunch break time. Maybe they're gonna park in the port here and have lunch first. A Vauxhall? Was it an Opel? Vauxhall? I couldn't see on my tiny screen. Yeah, she's gonna go. Well, it's actually gonna go into the canal. Actually, the port is further back. Yeah, that's towards the sluice there. One of them at least. Maybe there's a buoy there in the water and they have to clean as well. Maybe we'll see her later. pilots brand at Vauxhall. Yeah, I'm aware. First time that I went to the UK, I was like, what? Vauxhall? I mentioned it when I did it. Hamburg Haven Live, they inspired me to start doing it here as well, actually. He has a lot of contacts with the Port of Hamburg. Interesting. Good to know. Maybe I'll meet him one day. Enjoy the stream, relaxing. Thank you. I often have a Hamburg Haven Live on in the background when I'm doing stuff on the computer. So yeah. Oh, it's so relaxing here today. I don't know why. It's just, I think because the water is very quiet, it relaxes me as well. The past few times we've been here, there was a lot of wind, and it didn't feel as relaxing as today. Shippies. So Bezzy, you're gonna see a 400-meter pink ship later. There's also a bulk carrier coming over there. So she still has to make a whole turn before she's coming back. She's now going to the left, and then she'll come back to the right. Let's drink some more tea. And as I said, a crane ship coming as well. I really hope we can catch the crane ship. It looks ominous behind the land. It does, right? I think now that's about where the land ends, where we're looking at now. So you can clearly see the pink shade of her hull already. If we really zoom in, yeah, that's about, oh, that's even a ship, but that's about where they are gonna do the turn. You can already see the one. I love this digital zoom, even though it's really blurry. You can see so far. Because you would stand here next to me, you would realize, like, man, that's a lot of zoom. You don't see any boys in the canal. Maybe then it's lunch break. I was hoping they were gonna start working on this one. This one is almost in front of us. On the stream, you don't even notice that much quality from the digital. It's good to know. I'll use it a bit more because I do think it's fun. Like yesterday it was, yeah. We saw the big platform being dragged in all the way on the other side of the river. So it was nice to be able to digital zoom a little bit. The digital zoom goes to a 3-4 aspect. Does it? Oh yeah. I don't know. Maybe it does. Oh yeah, it does. I see now. Yeah. In English, we usually say calm or still relating to water rather than quiet. Calm, yeah. Well, we would use the word still, quiet. But in Dutch, the word still is the same for being quiet or calm. So we use the word for both. I currently don't see anything else on the river. Oh, there is. Is that Melina again? Hans, he'll be very happy. I think that's the Melina again. This is her third consecutive stream appearance. Let me check if it's Melina. Yep, it's Melina. Translation anomaly. That's a cool way to call it. Can't believe I broke an HDMI cable. No bomb sucking day. Oh yeah. So on Monday, one of the dredges that's active on the river sucked up a World War II bomb, and the Marine had to come and take it out because it was literally wedged into the pump of the dredge. Remember we had a question of the case sign? Yeah, I think it was Demon Days, Zipty, that asked it. Were you able to figure it out what the case sign was? Make us a little bit smarter, let us know. Oh, there's a cable in the sand. Oh, that's cool. Yes, I think it was Demon Days who asked a few streams ago, so there is a sign in there. Hang on, now I gotta really look for it. Where did we see it? I think it was there. Let's zoom in. Wait. No, that's not it. Let's go left. Let's look for it. That's not it. Oh, look at a little sailing boat. Wait, where did we see the... Wait, where's the K? Oh, wait, there. There it is. There's this a yellow sign with a K there. And there's also Z for Zinker, which is a pipeline. Ah, so there is a cable there. Interesting. Oh, learned something new. That's cool. Yeah, the one intelligence is about to make her turn. Where she is over there. Ooh, the focus is struggling. It always has it when I zoom in too fast. Especially with dredging, it's good to know. Yeah. Well, there is also a tunnel. I think the tunnel is more where we are standing. So the K is a bit more to the left. Let me pull up the one intelligence stats. Where is it? There she is. Let's go 9933. Oh, she has an easy number. There we go. So that is the one intelligence on the way to Southampton. Continuing to Singapore, we learned after. 399 meters and 61 meters wide. Currently 12.7 meters underwater. Built in 2023, so only a year and a bit old. That's a Liberia flag. A little trip for the weekend. Something coming from, I think it's just an inlander coming from the west. Yeah, it's just an inland ship. I think the dredge is getting closer. There it is. Let's get another cup of tea. go. Num num. It's too hot. Flask ASMR. Good reviews on the StreamBuddy app. Yeah, a lot of streamers seem to be happy with it. And it funds the stream. I don't earn much from the stream, but it's just one company, StreamBuddy and the stream, so it pays for the costs of data and stuff. I'm always surprised how small and lean the Melina is. She's really not a wide ship. $17 meters, yeah? It's not wide at all. A whole horde of flies have gathered around the camera. They're all just hanging here. Go away, why are you bothering me? Like 20, 30 of them. She needs a wash. Yeah, I guess with all the dirt moving, she gets dirty fast. Or maybe it's rust, I'm not too sure. Maybe we'll see when she's closer. Although we've already had a good look at her the past 2 streams. Keep it family friendly, yeah. I was thinking, I don't think Twitch has it anymore, but I should remove the 18+ tag from my streams now. As long as I don't curse too much. What is it with these flies? There's so many of them. Go away. We also haven't seen any boat bulges yet. I have loose cookies. No, there's nothing open here for them to eat. Maybe they want to drink my tea. Some of them are landing on the camera. I think it's just rust, to be honest. She could use a paint job instead of a clean. Oh, digital cookies. I also don't know if having the 18+ checkbox on your stream has influence on the ad revenue. Maybe it has. There she is. It's a Belgian ship. Pretty long, huh? I can just fit her in frame. She's gonna lead us back to Melina. Change the setting here. Do this, and then this. There you go. She's due for a dry in 2028. Wow. I mean, look at her sides. If she has to wait another 4 years, she's going to be completely rusted. $134 she was. I wonder what the longest of these inland ships are in terms of size. So hello to the people on YouTube. I also see your messages if you type in the chat box. Oh, we have a bulge. There it is. I especially added the emote for it. Where's the emote? My bulge emote. There it is. Look at that. The people on YouTube, I'm talking to the people on Twitch. There's a bulge emote there. The little bump at the bow of the ship. What is that on the other side? Is that sunshine? Is that coming towards us? Please. Come over here, sunshine. She's definitely getting closer. You can see her over there. Oh, we got something leaving. I think this guy is another ship spotter. He's also waiting. The Arklow Falcon. I'm gonna say she's pretty full, judging by how deep she's in the water. Let's see where she's going. What's her destination? Oh, that's Melina. Arklow Falcon. Going to Immingham in the UK. Immingham. Oh, there's people on deck. Deck hands. So quiet here today. You have the Scotsman flying out of the canal, drifting into the river. It says Dutch drift. She's also long. She surely must be 130 meters as well. That's how we write Scots. A Scotchman in Dutch, Scotsman. She's also 135, exactly. There seems to be a standard size for these ships, for the longer ones. If you see that one, then the green one looks very small. Even though that one can cross seas, and this one is not really built for that. She's getting here. Did a digital zoom. There she is. Yeah, pretty well loaded. Nice. Looks good. Also, nice smoky. There is still a little bulk carrier in front of her, I saw. Or is it a tanker? No, that's probably a bulk carrier. Tea time. Check up this tank, this bulk carrier that we're looking at. Is it this one? No. It's just behind. Oh, there. It's this one probably. The Cider Ambos, going to Dunkirk in France. It is indeed a bulk carrier, 136 meters, 24 meters wide, 5.5 meters in the water. Let's see the little schnacky. Yeah, let's also check where the crane ship is now. Hey Hans. Hey Hans on YouTube. Oh, I bumped the tripod. I apologize. Daiki, good afternoon. Well, for me, it's just noon. You're not too late yet. She's still on the way here. The all pink, 400 meter long, 1 intelligence. There she is. Lord Secret Spy, good morning. Quiet on the tube. It's always quiet on YouTube chat. Well, let's be honest, the YouTube channel is very small still, so hope we can grow it a bit. Oh, there's a whole load of ships behind it. There's that one. And then there's the S-Burger. Oh, that's the bulk carrier, and then there's the S-Burger here as well. Am I somewhere around Terneuzen? Exactly where I am. If you do exclamation mark location, you can see. I was looking up the crane ship because there's a crane ship coming from the. Oh wait, we should be able to see it now. Hang on. Let's see. Let's look towards the coast of Vlissingen. It's over there. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, there it is. That is also gonna come by later. You lose the lift? Well, I'm looking straight at it right now. Vlissingen. So that one is also, wow, she's going pretty fast actually. I thought she was gonna come in after dark by her speed, judging at her speed, but cool. So we'll see that one as well later. Yeah, Vlissingen. Here's your old skyline. Let's go back to all the incoming ships. Of course, she's the big girl for today. And then you have this bulk carrier and the S-Burger, which also seems pretty deep in the water, isn't she? Let me check on the S-Burger. The Ellen S-Burger going to Barcelona. Oh, maybe it's better weather there. Yeah, it's the Matador 3, the crane ship. Correct. 118 meters, 19 meters wide, currently 7.4 meters in the water. Yeah, she's fully loaded. Not S-Burger, S-Burger. I think it's German, the company. ESS Burger. Not Burger, Berger, with the E, not with a U. We see a lot of these pass by actually, these little S-Burgers. Yes, I pronounced it badly on purpose now. You can clearly see there's not a lot of wind. The windmill is not spinning. Also the ones on the other side of the river are also all pretty still. A few of them are spinning. I'll check everything that's in between. There's another ship there that's coming. Where is that one going? Yeah, so the Sidor Ambas is the one you looked at. This is the Giselle. No, the Giselle is an inland ship. Never mind. Oh, it's another chemical oil tanker. Asterion, that one. 148 meters, 27 meters wide. Currently 10.9 meters in the water. A lot of loaded ships going to GBHMR. Is that Southampton HMR? I don't know. Somewhere in the UK. Rampersa, good for me. It would probably be better quality than most burgers. Yep, it's the one on the overlay. 400 meters long, 61 meters wide. Oh, sorry, 399.9 meters long. And it's pretty pink. I live in Germany now. Wow, what a move from here to Germany. Yeah, I live about 25 minutes north from here, but it never gets boring watching the ships go by. Here's oh, look at the birds in front of it. The Asperger. So now every time I'm pronouncing, I'm thinking about Asperger. God damn. Thanks, Deepak. The winter's not so. I spent my whole youth, the weekends, at the Belgian coastline. Yeah, winters there are not that great. It's quiet though in wintertime compared to summer. Summer is usually so busy and a lot of people. It's Humber, which is a big, I said you're halfway up the east coast. You can't, there we go. Ghost Town of Winter, yeah. Although I do like going there. I don't know. Whenever I go to Vlissingen, I get vacation vibes. I don't know why, but I just do. Which is neat because it's not that far. Funny how it was all very quiet on the river and now suddenly we have a small train of ships. It's almost like they go in a convoy. Which I learned that on the Suez Canal they actually do. So they kind of like line them all up and then it's like one big convoy of ships going through it. Which is pretty interesting to me. Vacation vibe, yeah. Another little shippy coming. Is that also a dredge? I don't think so, right? Doesn't have the front. Let's check what you are. Oh yeah, it is a hopper dredger. I was right. Built in 1996, so it's an ancient ship. That's sold for ship. Status at anchor. Wait, no, that's maybe. What? It's at anchor, but it's also sailing. It's pretty full. Probably filled itself up. Now going to a spot to dump it. Someone hasn't updated their AIS. So I was looking this morning when I was gonna come out, see when something cool left or came in. And I suddenly saw 2 tugboats next to the one Intelligence, but their AIS was still saying that it was going to Antwerp. It was literally like 1 minute before they left that they updated it. Sometimes when I see the ships in the ports on the radar, their destination is updated and then they're still like 2 days before they actually leave. This one was like last minute. Look at the wake it creates, a little wave on its side from cutting through it. Really cool to see. Yeah, for all the people on Twitch, if you don't want to see ads, you can watch on YouTube as well. There's no ads there. They didn't do it until they're halfway. I guess on a ferry it's even more like updating their... They have to do it every trip. On these big ships, it's not that many different trips they do. This is the Asperger. There she is, the Ellen Asperger. I feel like we saw her on stream before, at some point. Dude, the crane is really hauling ass here. Wow, she's already this close. Then we have the bulk carrier coming next. Yes, that one seems quite empty to me. Alan's ass. That sounds so wrong. Let's take one quick look at the crane. The crane, so we saw her at the city, and now she's already all the way over there. So she's coming. That's a cool shot. It's rush hour. Yeah. There's like these periods on the river where it gets super busy, with a whole bunch of ships, and then there's like an hour and a half of nothingness sometimes. And all in one go. Look at the waves that the Asperger created. These waves that you see in front of it is from, I know it's from the dredger actually. Well, combined, the dredger and the Asperger. Hey to Awkward. Welcome to the YouTubes. So if somebody is wondering what these Oh, ship is honking at you.
Before you just subscribed. 38 months. Hey.
Hey, 38 months. Thank you, dude. That's a long, long time. There she blows. Oh, that should be my catchphrase when somebody subs now. There she blows. There, there they sub. What a cool shot with the one in the background. I like it. Looks good. Really nice. It's a line from the Moby Dick, the movie. They made a movie about it. Yeah, you do have a new emote now, to awkward. You have the Wyver bulge. Which is not what you think it is. She's definitely not as fluid dynamic as other types of ships. It's cool that you can see sometimes a difference. You can see how much water she's pushing away in front of her, while some of them like nicely cut through the water, and they seem a lot more fluid dynamic. Yeah, we also have it's MSC, but CMS is also possible. I'll probably improve on the emotes a bit more over the next few weeks if I come up with cool ideas. Well, if you guys have cool ship spotting emote ideas, you can always drop them in the Discord. Yeah, content management. That's also my first thought. Her decks are not fully closed, or are they supposed to be that way? They probably are supposed to be that way. She was the first in the list. Ah, maybe I should look if I can reorder that. Assuming she's in ballast condition right now, judging how high she's in the water. Cleaning or drying, yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I saw a video of them cleaning one of these bulk cargo things. It's so big, it's so massive. And the crazy thing is that it's possible that a ship has a load of coal, which is super dirty to clean, and then it has to move corn or something, or like, what is it, grains, wheats after, and then needs to completely be scrubbed. It's a hell of a job to do. Yes, those are cranes. So this ship is able to dock in ports where they don't have facilities to empty it from the sides, from the docks, but it can unload itself then. You wonder what's inside it? He's empty right now. If you see how high he is. Also, the cargo doors are partially open. Maybe it's drying or being cleaned right now. I'm pretty sure those blue things are probably the buckets for the cranes. They're like packaged in plastic. Oop. Well, everybody who's here, you're right on time, because she is about to appear. Oh, look how smoky she is. Look at, I'm glad the wind is going that way, so we won't have it. I don't have to breathe it in today. But there she is, all in pink, 400 meters long, the One Intelligence. So the ship that's in front of her, let me take a size of it. That is still 27 meters wide, 184 meters long, and it literally looks like a little ship compared to that thing. Did we count how many she has on board? So the thing with the containers is you can see the capacity, but it doesn't tell you, of course, how much she has on board. She is going to Southampton now, and then she's going to Singapore. So This is her final stop in Europe. So I would assume she's already pretty full with stuff going back to Asia. Keep in mind, you see all the containers above deck. There's still stacks and stacks and stacks below deck as well. Some can carry up to 12 layers below the deck as well. So it can go really, really deep. But yeah, the biggest have just over 24,000 units, 20-foot unit containers they can carry. Which is like the shorter, the 20-foot one, and then there's the 40-foot unit. You can just divide the number by 2, so that's like 12,000 something containers that fit on that thing. Oh, there it is, 24,136. Wow, that's one of the bigger ones then. It's oh, damn it, Toast knows the command. Line up, maybe? I think line up. How deep is it underwater? It should be on the overlay, right? The drought, that's on the overlay. Let me also scroll up. I think here's the message, right? She's 12.7 meters below the waterline currently. Line up, there it is. So if you line up all the containers that this ship can carry in a line, in a row, it would be 146 kilometers long. So if you unload the whole ship in a port, put it all on trucks, it will be even longer, the line. It gives you a little bit of a better understanding how much stuff is on these ships. Oh, there's a ro-ro coming as well from the coast. Right, I forgot about the ro-ro. Ah, we're about to hit the golden hour for spotting. Nice. Like that. There's a ro-ro from CMA GCM coming, which I haven't seen yet. Usually they have all type of container ships, but I haven't seen them do a vehicle carrier. So that's also cool. Another thing to look at later. Well, first our big boy. Look at the birds sometimes flying over the water. Her deadweight capacity is 225,000 tons. She's definitely pink. She sure is. Too white for smoke. That's an awful lot of condensation. Yeah, it could be condensation. The thing is that there's not a lot of wind, so that's really why it like hangs there just next to all the... It's not really white, there's a little bit of brown in it. I don't think it's fully clean. It's like 4 stories underwater, exactly. Because yeah, you see all the rows of containers, so I think there's usually also about 12 above deck, and then there's the same amount below deck, 12 rows. Oh, I love this shot. What a good shot. So like this. Let's turn that off. There we go. She's putting up a show, going full frontal towards us. The gases are washed. Ah, interesting. That's cool to know. But that's why it's white. But it's still exhaust fumes a bit. 25 containers across the deck. Neat. I think it's an interesting choice to have pink as your brand color. It does stand out, all right? There's no other shipping company in the world that I know that uses pink as their brand color. More companies need fun. Yeah, I know, exactly. With all their black and their boring blues. Although I do wonder, do like some kind of ships require it to be black? Because there's so many black ships as well. Or maybe that's just for maintenance. Maybe that's just for rust. It kind of looks like rust from afar. Orange. We do have these orange ships, right? The Asperger is kind of like orange, but a very darky orange. It's not red. You need to go neon. That would be crazy. I assume the choice of color is also like influenced by how good that color can resist the seawater and stuff like that. Just the environmental conditions. It's not just choosing a color, I think. So if you compare that to the little tanker here in front of us, so if you look at the front of this, how it's pushing the water upwards, it literally creates like a wave in front of it. If you look at the container ship, there's almost nothing of it there because the bow is so sharp. It's very fluid dynamic, so that makes it a lot more efficient than the tanker in front of it. Is the exhaust treatment supposed to make it less polluting? I assume so. I wouldn't see any other reason to do it. The forehead looks nice for a building. Oh yeah, that's already like 6 meters high or something, that front plate. Jog the bridge. Well, it's 60 meters across the bridge, right? Hey, Jade, you're stream sniping. Well, here we have it. That's the thumbnail for the YouTube video. I always update thumbnails after 1 hour and 34 minutes. Okay, gotta remember that. Also, she's so big that there's no shot that I can get her in one frame when she's near. The One Intelligence set a record on its maiden voyage, carrying 22,202 containers for a 5th consecutive record-breaking load. Wow. So they're very efficient in their loading and their shipping. Oh yeah, she's growing fast now. I gotta zoom out quickly. There we go, that's how much I can zoom out with this lens. Oh, she's beautiful. I love it. Oh, what a pretty boat. Look at that pink. Oh, it's so good. I mean, she's only a year old, right? Or 2 years old? She looks very fresh. Not that much scars on her either. If you look at the side. Yeah, she looks really fresh. Your OCD triggered by the white containers in the... You want to stack them like by color? They're of course loaded based on where they have to be loaded, offloaded. So lunch break done. Thanks for lurking, dude. See you next time. Wow, she's so majestic. See anyone on the deck? I can't spot anyone. Everyone's inside, drinking coffee. Look at the structure to hold up the bridge as well. That's cool. You always want to see a person. I mean, if you just, it's hard, I know, because we're so, but if you look at these railings, and how far I have to zoom in, it's, how far is it away from me? 50 meters maybe? It's hard to say how far that is. Look at the chimney go. She's fuming, all right. Look, that's a door on the side. In the white. Yeah, she's definitely leaving a nice... Yeah, this is a nature reserve, by the way. But you cannot fly a drone in. But you can sail your 400-meter cargo ship through the nature area. Yeah, I really want to add a second camera to the setup, because then I can do a wide-angle camera and it will give you a better feeling of how big this thing is. Like if I look at it through the camera screen, it looks smaller than it is in real life. It really doesn't do it justice. Wow, the back looks fully loaded. Look at all these pink containers. And then there she is. Monrovia, because she's sailing under the Liberia flag. I do have to say that this one looked like it didn't have that big of a superstructure. It's very narrow towards the top. I'm sure it's pretty roomy still, but it's not that big, the superstructure on these. Or on this one at least. And there she goes to Southampton, it was, right? The coastal airport collab. There's no airport here, dude. That would be crazy. All right, don't go anywhere yet. We still have a big crane ship coming in a little bit and a cool ro-ro coming as well. So more fun stuff to look at in a little bit. The crane ship is now currently hidden behind the one intelligence. Let's hide it. What's the name of the crane ship? Matador 3. Matador, like the Spanish Matador. And then the number 3 behind it. Dude, it's so crazy to see these ships. Every time I see them, I'm like, wow. Sorry to correct it a little bit. Here we go. I'll zoom in on the crane ship once I can see it, but one is still covering it as far as I can see.
Als je toch gewoon weer verder gaan zoeken, dus ja.
Nou, maar ik zeg, dat moet ik zeggen. Zo komt het allemaal op de zijde.
I'm looking on the horizon for the crane ship. I still don't. I think I see it now. I think, yeah, that's the crane ship that's coming. Being pushed by a tugboat, or pulled by a tugboat, at least. So you have this still coming, and then there's also a ro-ro ship in the distance coming. Still looks tiny from over here, but this thing can lift up to like 80-ish meters. So it is a big crane. Look at the little tugboat alongside of it. Small intermezzo. We have a speedy boy. Another Vibo runner. We saw this one yesterday as well, I think. I'm gonna have to put on my gloves. It's getting colder suddenly. The one Intelligence brought the cold with it. Is the younger sister of the Matador 2. Wait, how can it be the younger one? Makes no sense. Anyway, it lifts no less than 1,800 tons. It's a heavy lifter, huh? Oh, lunch break is over for the buoy ship. They literally parked for an hour. It's white, we learned, because they're washing the exhaust fumes. They're washing it with seawater, and that'll make sure it has less toxic exhaust fumes. Also a big MSC after the ro-ro. Really? Didn't see that one yet. Let's first get some tea. I'm cold. Why, how did it get so cold suddenly? Brrr. There's always a bunch of knowledgeable people about this stuff in the chat. So it's always cool to learn from you guys as well. Also, don't forget, we're live on YouTube. If you don't want to see ads, you can watch on YouTube. Not too big, but big enough. Let me check the radar for that one. Oh, that one's no figure. I only see the row. I don't see it, Susie. The MSC. I don't know, maybe it's not showing on my app or something. You have some stuff coming. One going to Ghent, so that one's gonna take a right-hand turn here. The hook height. Okay, so the crane is over 80 meters high, or can go up to 80 meters high, but the hook height is 75 meters. YouTube has no ads. What ads? I mean, if you're a sub, you also don't get ads. That's true. There is an OOCL ship coming as well, I see. But that one might be too far out to catch today. We'll see. We'll see how cold I get. The MSC Darien. Oh, you mean coming from Antwerp then? Oh, I was looking to the other side, Susie. Hang on. Darien was in the port. I know that one. Let's see. Where's Darien? It's probably that one. Oh, you mean that? Oh, there's a ro-ro and a container ship coming from Antwerp. Okay, yeah, no. There's also a ro-ro coming from the coast. That was why I was confused. Because there is, so that's a crane ship. That's, I think, a bulk carrier that's going to Ghent. And then, if I keep going, oh, it's just looking at us now. That's also a ro-ro ship. The one that's looking straight at us. If watching tutorial, you also don't get ads. That's also true. But I also don't get any income. Damn it! Need to pay for this for the data. Anyway, you watch however you want. Yes, and then there's also a ro-ro and a container ship coming from Antwerp. Yeah, we have still quite a busy schedule, it looks like, for the next hour, 2 hours. So this will be our next big target, the crane ship. Do realize that ads do make a difference for some streamers. For example, for my stream, it's about 50% of the total revenue is through ads. So it's not that, I know ads are annoying, but it does help cover data costs and stuff like that. Which is why I do run them. Also to not have pre-rolls, because that is just an absolute no-no. You get 8 ads every 15 minutes. That should be about the max you can get. So that some people have it cranked to max. Or can there be zero clouds? Maybe because it's low clouds and the radar doesn't detect it. Also, shouldn't the rain radar show rain, not clouds? Ah, this tea is good. She's still smoking. The ship is the cause why it's hazy today. It's just caused by the ship. It does start to look a little bit more rainy though. I really hope it doesn't start raining, because then rain would be the end of the stream, unfortunately. I do have some stuff that is coming tomorrow, arriving tomorrow, that will help me to stream when it's raining. So you have Twitch open on one machine and watch YouTube on the other. Ah, that's neat. It's a neat way, yeah, that's very smart. And you could also do a pop-out of Twitch chat. Here's my ad revenue for today. Thank you. Thank you for 100 biddies. That definitely covers ad revenue. It sucks to work on the deck when there's a tailwind, so all the smoke gathers around the ship. Oof, I can imagine. It literally gets blown from the back all the way to the front of the ship, and it just hangs there. Here comes the crane. Dee-doo-da-dee. Look how busy it is right now. Look how many ships there are. It's a busy hour. They all have to squeeze by each other because they have to stay in the shipping lane. There's a whole shipload of ships. Ba-doom. Looking towards Antwerp now, it's getting more hazy again. It's interesting. It's like the haze is going up and down. We have 11 viewers on YouTube according to my app. Oh, that's sweet. Welcome YouTubers, YouTube viewers. Don't forget to subscribe. On YouTube, it's so confusing. I keep subscribing is free on YouTube, not on Twitch. It would be cool to reach 500 followers on YouTube though at some point, because then at least I can turn on monetization there and earn a little bit. You took a few videos in the English canal. There must have been at least 50 ships in one view at once. Wow. Hey Hans, on YouTube. I mean, even if you just look on the radar and you see like these little spots where all the ships are waiting to come into port, sometimes there's like 20, 30 ships bunked together. You open YouTube in the background, follow it with 2 accounts. Look at that, that is commitment. What you also can do if you still want, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh yeah, if you still want to see Twitch chat, you can just pop out Twitch chat. Anyway. Is Sail Amsterdam something you'd be interested in? Yeah, I'd definitely love to see all the sailboats. I would have to find a good spot to stream it from though. Because with this setup I'm very stationary, so there's no option to run around. There's emotes on YouTube. There definitely are. Let's stay on the crane now. Also, Bezzy, that's user error. The heck is that? It's a crane ship, Johnny. It's a ship, but it's also a crane. It's used to, it can carry up to, what was it? I think Uthi posted it, how much it can lift. Damn it, I need to scroll up. 1,800 tons this thing can lift. I would like a combined chat on PC for Twitch and Kick dual streams. Yeah. Well, you can always install Stream Buddy and do that. It's not on PC though. There's also events on the river here that I should be able to stream at. Because there was one on a Saturday and I didn't know there was an event on the river. There were apparently a small sail race from Terneuzen, where we are standing now, all the way to Antwerp, and I totally missed it. There's another tugboat leaving the canal here on my right. The Braakman. Oh, dude. One, you're so smoky. It's crazy. So yeah, that is the CMA GCM Ro-Ro ship, which is the first time I've seen a Ro-Ro ship from that company. Wait, oh, there it is. It's less chat, yeah. That's exactly how you can do it. Let's give the Braakman some love before he leaves us. There's also something you can, what is it called? Fuck, there's a tool for a computer actually, because a guy was trying to use the tool that he uses on his computer in StreamBuddy, but it's not working properly, yada yada. Social Ninja? I think it's Social Ninja. Social.ninja. You can literally combine like 15 different or 30 different chats, like from all kinds of platforms. But it's computer based. So if you're looking for a solution, that might be your thing. Social Ninja. It's from the same guy that created the VOD Ninja as well. Social Ninja works through a browser extension, if I recall correctly, from what I saw. Anyway, check it out if you are looking for solutions. Another look at the one. The amount of smoke behind her is really nasty to look at. It's not a nice view. Settings, add something, boom, there we go. I'm sure she isn't on fire, pretty sure. She's completely smoking up the Ro-Ro behind that's passing her. Waiting for the crane to reappear because she's behind the pier now, so you can't properly see her. You can still see the top of it. Looking towards Antwerp, I don't see anything yet, although there should be 2 ships coming from there as well. Oh, I think I might see the Grande something. Maybe I see one. Yeah, I saw the OCL, but that one might be too far out to catch today, but we'll see. I first want to do the crane ship, then we have the CMA GCM rower over there, which is one that you don't see that often here. And there's 2 more coming from Antwerp, which you might be able to catch by then. And we'll see. Check the battery situation. Yeah, we're still golden. Battery situation on the mics also still good. Okay. Technically, it's a vehicle carrier, so yeah, I mean it's complete Oro, right? Or do we think they're just rolling on trucks? Yes, as I said, it's the first time ever seeing a Ro-Ro ship from that company. Crane ship is sticking out above the the pier. Looks funny. Typical vehicle don't have lashing points for containers, while Ro-Ros do. Ah, interesting. Okay. Domino's ordered. Is that lunch or very early dinner? I'm confused. I was trying to get both the Ro-Ro and the crane in, but there you go. Wait, the Ro-Ro will come. Is it like that? Making me hungry now. I want pizza. I think I eat chicken tonight. I can't stand all the takeaway pizzas anymore though. Maybe it came with age, but they're too salty and too greasy. New phone ordered. What did you get? Break lunch. Okay. Wait, why is the crane going all the way to the... Stay here, crane. Hey Gerald. As you who missed it earlier, we had the big one come by. She's already leaving towards the North Sea now. S24. Oh, that's exactly the one that I'm using right now. I'm using an S24 as my daily driver currently. I'm happy with it. It's a good phone. And not too overpriced. Yeah, exactly, Hans. I cannot take Pizza Hut or Domino's pizzas anymore. They make me like physically sick, so I'm like, no. I got a 22 Ultra. Nice. I doubt it between the 24 Ultra and the regular 24, but I feel like the price difference is just not worth the, for my requirements, it's not worth. I have to say the camera on the S24, not that great. But I also have an iPhone 16 Pro laying around. Compared to that, the camera is absolute dog shit on the Samsung S24. I gotta be honest about it. But I don't have a phone to make photos. I have a DSLR mirrorless camera for that. Wait, where's the crane going? Are they stopping for the day? No. You gotta go to Antwerp, my dude. Alright, that would be really sad if this crane doesn't come here. Oh no, I think we might not have the crane. I think it's going to the port there. Either that or it's lost its control to steer and now it's crashing into the... Let me check the radar, this side of the river. Let's see what, yeah, it's going to, wait, is that it? No, that's not it. Wait, where is it? No, it's just going very wide. Wait, no, that's a VB Corral. No, it might still come here. Yeah, the ETA was indeed midnight, so maybe, yeah, that has something to do with it. I'll keep the radar open. We'll see it in a little bit, if it's going here or not. You got a OnePlus North. Also bad cams. Gotcha. So the tanker, or is it the bulk carrier? Anyway, that one in the front here is going to Ghent. So you can see the tugboat is gonna attach to it as well. The dark clouds with the action, yeah. Yeah, it really does look like the crane is gonna park up there somewhere. There's also a spot where you can watch ships over there. But not with the car. I would have to like stand up all the time. I'm looking to see if it's gonna, what it's doing. Doesn't look like it's gonna park there. Maybe it's that tough to steer and it looks very interesting lane it's picking, the crane. If you see that the crane is there and the ships usually are there. Very interesting. Also, Vlissingen has become visible in the distance. Just noted that. Xiaomi to Honor Magic. Never heard of that. Or is that also Xiaomi? The Xiaomi Honor Magic. Never heard from Honor. No, it does look like the crane is gonna come here, but it's struggling to turn. Honor is a daughter from Huawei. Ah, okay. So, I mean, we all have different priorities for phones. I think for a lot of people, a 200 to 300 euro phone is plenty for what they want to do with it. But it all depends on what your priorities are, right? Look at the one in the sun. That's good. She looks less smoky now, actually. Or maybe the smoke is just, there's more wind there. There's also always a discussion, Android versus iPhone, which one is better? Honestly, if you buy like an expensive Samsung, it's equally good as an iPhone. I personally am liking iPhone less and less because of how they force you into their ecosystem. Angle on the bow, port 6. What does that mean? Is that a maritime term? Explain to me, what does that mean? Just for reference, the crane is over there now. It keeps growing, it keeps getting bigger and bigger. I really hope it comes by. Check the radar again. The engines stopped. Yeah. Yeah, the Matador is coming here, just ever so slowly. And that's true, Dutchie. It really works all like so fluently together. But the main reason they do it is just because they want to sell you all their stuff, right? You came from an S10e. Oh, you're gonna have a good time now. It's gonna feel like a Ferrari in sense of speed. Yeah, another reason to get the 24 Ultra is just a better camera. Because I do think the S24 has a very good camera. The S24 Ultra has a very good camera. Great boat. You missed the pink boat demon days. Come on, dude. There she is. Stealing away. Also, I don't know if you were here demon days, but we learned what the letter K stands for over there. Where was it? Where was the sign with K? That means that there's a cable there in the ground. So there's a cable over there. Yeah, the one is in the sunshine and I'm standing here in the cold. Yeah, this is the Magic L, Bezzy. This is the Magic L. What a name for a ship. The Magic L. So we have the Magic L. There's a Ro-Ro behind it. And then there's a crane ship coming towards us as well. Big crane ship. Courtesy, yeah. It's also slower. It's moving at like 5 knots. So. Should say which cable is on it. I don't think we can zoom that far. Let's try, just for fun of it. So this is how it looks with a optical zoom, and then if we go to digital zoom, there's definitely some worth underneath, but we won't figure it out, I think. Look at that platform behind it. Gotta sneeze. There we go. Yo! The ship honked. Wait, why is there no text? Teapot, thank you for the €5 dono. Tip, €5 tip. Thanks for standing in the cold for us, he says. Yeah, you hear I'm getting a cold. Nah, it's not that cold today actually. The Monday was actually really bad for a temperature. I do have warm socks that arrived yesterday. I'm just not wearing them today. So I'm a little bit prepared. By Colrex rules, the crane has the right of way since her maneuverability is... Oh yeah. But she's just very cautious, and that's why she took the wide-angled turn. She's still coming here. They are rechargeable. I know there's heated gloves, so I assume that their heated socks are also a thing. Inlays. I have custom inlays for my feet, actually. How do you wash it? That's a good question. Maybe hand wash or something. Ah, EG found some info. On the shore, the K sign says high voltage. So it's a power cable that's underneath. Electricity. Checking up on the crane. She's still approaching. But she's taking her sweet, sweet time. If I pull that one, Vlissingen, wouldn't it be the other way around? Isn't there a nuclear power plant on the river here somewhere? There's one in Belgium, but there's also a nuclear power plant on the other side. Westerschelde has a nuclear power plant. Row, indeed. Roll on, roll off. It's all of it when you typed it. So I would argue that if this cable gets cut, maybe a part of this part of the Netherlands, because this one is disconnected from the rest of the Netherlands, except for a tunnel. Well, look at that little sailboat in front of the crane. All right, we'll check the crane out in a minute. We have the magic L that's gonna take a right-hand turn here in a minute. It's the only nuclear the Netherlands has left. We'll see about that. There's actually an investigation going on, Hans, to build a nuclear power plant here on this side of the river, in Terneuzen. I don't know where they're gonna do it. I just don't hope it's here, where I'm standing. That would suck. Gone, spotter spot. But yeah, they're doing an investigation to build a new one in the Netherlands, and they're having investigation for certain spots. -0 there. It's about, I don't know how much it is here. Probably says on the stream overlay. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into politics, Chuck. I'm just... Politics is different streams. We're not gonna get involved. This is a politics-free zone. The Rhine still has 3 reactors. There you go. Are they all 3 here in Borsele, or do they still have others as well? So, the 2 tugs are nicely tugging along. We're here for a ship show, not a shit show at politics. That's a good one. I like that. This one was formerly called Magic Rainbow, and now it's Magic L. I do think it's an interesting choice of name, the L. Magic Loser. 2 research reactors, gotcha. Little cable glitch. Sorry. That was a little cable glitch. Dude, I need to. Ay, cables. Why do they break so much? I'm gonna note to self, buy 2 new HDMI cables when I get home. Yeah, both cables are pretty iffy right now. Duct tape, that's not gonna work. It's just a cable that's very sensitive for any movement suddenly. I'll do some testing when I get back home, see what's up with the cable. Dude, this is a long boy as well. Still going. Are you sure it's a cable? Yeah, because the port, so the cable is plugged in and then it loops through a cable protection thingy, clamp. And it's when I touch the cable that's hanging left of me. So, it's a cable thing. But yeah, I will check on what's the deal with all the cable stuff. All right. Oh. All right, so then we have the. Oh, it's an LNG powered one. Yeah, look at that. The CMA GCM Monaco. This is a good looking ship. How old is it? Hang on, I've not been doing the overlay thing because yeah, my hands are cold. So this one is 199 meters long, 38 meters wide, 9 meters in the water, so pretty deep. It's built this year, so yeah, it's not even a year old. And it came from Gibraltar. Wow. Came all the way from Gibraltar. This one. It's a good looking ship. Dude, we're gonna have to, hey Poopsie Doodle, we're gonna have to choose because the crane is here as well. Let's just stay on this one for a little bit. Has a capacity of 7,000 cars and 1 container. It's funny. Still, 7,000 cars can fit in this thing. That's a lot of car. Also, there's something interesting at the back of this thing. What is that thing sticking out there? That's a nice little tail this ship has. Take a look at it in a minute. It's an interesting ship to spot, actually. Glad we caught it. Yeah, so the ramp, the bridge is this mechanism, but yeah, it's like it has a little tail to like rest it on or something for more stability. This is the first ship with a tail, first of its kind. It's a spoiler. Yeah, that's different. I haven't seen that before. Looks like it's the whole width of the ship as well. Gerald on YouTube, you're horribly behind with the stream, I think. You're still seeing the bulk carrier come in. Oh wait, no, it's not. Oh wait, it's a cutout. Oh, now I see it. Oh, it's actually a cutout for the bridge. So the actual backside of the ship is just like cut out a little bit. Oh, that's interesting. That's cool. Okay, let's now say goodbye, and something we don't see every day here. Look at this big boy. Maze, the Matador 3, and it's being pulled by so there's a line between this little tug and the crane. So there's a whole long line behind it. It's a pretty big crane. It probably doesn't translate that well on camera, but it's pretty big. Wow. How square do you want it? I mean, it has to be square, right? Because it has to be like go up to a ship and then hoist something off, for example, or the side of the river, like a dock. You can see the cable from the tug over there. It's going into the water. And then there's the attachment point. A lot of hoist mechanisms. There's people on deck as well. Yeah, if you need some sense of scale, that's a person there, the orange vest. So, if I see what I mean? It is big. It's like a big chimney as well at the back there. The crane, the crane has its own engine and stuff, but for like long distance journeys, they are always accompanied. Like this thing just helps them tugging along. So it can operate on its own, like when it's in the port and it needs to move to crane and stuff like that. There's a weird young guy standing with his car, like banging music. That's annoying. Now I sound like an old man. Anyway, maybe I am. It is absolutely huge, these arms. So it's from Rotterdam, so it's now going to Antwerp, so it will have to come back at some point as well. Maybe we can catch it coming out again. That would be neat. Dude, what an eventful stream today. So many different ships we had. We had the crane, we had the LNG powered Ro-Ro over there. And for all of you who missed it and came late, we saw the 400-meter one Intelligence come by an hour and a half ago or an hour ago. It's completely pink. It's still over there. It's about to leave towards the airport. I do still see another Ro-Ro coming, so I might wait. Well, it's actually a Ro-Co. Maybe I'll wait for it. There's a container ship behind it, but I don't know if it's big or small. I'll check now if it's worth waiting, because I'm getting a bit chilly with 2.5 hours live. Let's see if I'll wait for it. Well, this is the Darien that's also coming. Darien is 323 meters long, 43 meters wide. That's an average size container ship. Ooh. Chilly, am I going to Taco Bell? But dude, that's so annoying. Why do people feel the need to play music out loud in public? So the dude parked up there. He opened his car door. He's standing there now shaking his ass next to his car. Oh God. Doing a TikTok live? No, he's just drinking something from a cup. Probably coffee. Oh wait, no, now he's doing push-ups. Dude, he must be on something. He's literally doing push-ups on the street. I'm not gonna film it, but Jesus Christ. Maybe he's cold. He's trying to stay warm. You want to point and laugh? There's other streams for that. He put his music even louder now. Is this a poor attempt at stream sniping? Chat, I was just thinking it. Is this a piss poor attempt at stream sniping? Oh my goodness. You hear it? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get DMCA'd for this bullshit. Yeah, so, and he's like, I don't know, 40, 50 meters from me. So you know it's loud. So I do see the Darien as well in the distance. The Darien is over there. That's the Darien, an MSC ship. Yeah, let him say his music is shit. I'm not. I'm a conflict-avoiding person. I will never be like that. Complete lack of values. Yeah, that's what I was thinking actually. Get out of my head, Zippy. Zipty. Well, no, yeah, it's like a very quiet spot. That's weird. Dude, the crane looks so cool from the distance as well. I love this shot. It looks really cool. Just wonder why you come here for that. Like, anyway. Oh, what a cool shot. There. Good news. He got in his car. He's up there. That's the dude. That was a humongous head. I was zoomed in. Gerald, you shouldn't say shit like that. We need mods on YouTube. We're about at the point where we're gonna start needing moderators on YouTube. And he left. He's driving back down. All right, good. I don't know what he was doing here. Maybe this was his 5-minute workout. Dance next to the car. Do 5 push-ups and then leave. I don't know. I'm just realigning the camera. There we go. If you get a polarization, you can feel, what? No, I can't. Just letting out some steam, yeah, maybe. But maybe he should have looked for a spot where there weren't like 5 other people near him. It does look like the crane ship is taking the widest turns possible. Again, it's doing it. It's going super wide in this corner here. I'm getting very chilly. Let's see if there's some more hot tea here. I might be out of tea though. Oh no, I think this might be the last cup that I can. The roll might be the last one of the day. Oh yeah, it's only half a cup of tea. Ay, ay, ay. Your driving instructor always yells too tight in curve. You shouldn't cut corners. Ooh! Where do you come from? Well, I know where you come from, but another hopper dredger, right? Second thermos for soup? No. The Middelburg. Oh, it's named after a town nearby. Look at that bulge though. Any Wyver bulges in the chat? Look at that bulge. I like the crane on the deck. Little caterpillar. Look at that bulge. Oh, it's Take another look at the bulge. She's empty. I'm looking at her front. It's almost like she's pulling a wheelie. A toasty me. Guys, we're not gonna go camping. We're just here for a few hours to stream every few days. A shipathon? That's not a thing, my dude. I don't feel the need to be entertaining anymore. Or push myself through challenges. Grimaldi lines. Seen from all the ports ML. Yeah, that sounds something like that. Let's take a look on the stats on this Ro-Ro. Well, it's actually a Ro-Co because the front has containers and then in the belly there's cars. 214 meters long, 32 meters wide, 9.4 meters in the water. Going to Hamburg, so maybe Hamburg Haven Live can spot it. Built in 2004, so it's 20 years old. She's an oldie. Sailing under the Italian flag, just like every Grimaldi ship. Are they owned by the Grimaldis of Monaco? I don't think so. You're ship watching while sitting in the hot tub, and I'm getting really, really cold right now? God damn it, dude. But at least I can see them in person. Little stream sniper inlander. So 3,639 cars, 194 trucks, and a container capacity of 850 T. So many containers. Interesting. Also has the ability to offload to the containers themselves, or by itself, at least. Two little cranes on the deck. I wonder how often they use those cranes, or if it's more like a gimmick. I guess that these ships often go to Africa, so I assume probably in African ports, it's pretty useful to have these cranes on their ships. Oh, it was your ID for a stream. Okay. So I should bring a hot tub out to here. It's one of those hot tub boats, so we can be in the water. That would actually be a good business idea here. A hot tub boat. If they just dump their shit in the ocean, in theory, never. It's not allowed, dude. This one looks battered as hell. Look at all the junk on the hull, and how much rust there is. Wow. These things are not well maintained. Nope. Getting ship sniped again. The Grande Buenos Aires. Captain Wyver's hot tub adventures. Go to the other side. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Can buy it for just 55 million US dollars. Look at that. What a steal for a piece of rust. Come on, this is really a rust bucket ship. Oh, there's trucks on it. There's trucks on trailers as well on the ship over there. Can see them. Dude, they've even stacked them on top of the... all the way at the top. How do they... can they drive all the way up there? What? That's the first time I see that. Even... this one is fully full, huh? Wait, where is it going? I didn't check. Elevators? I've never seen them all the way out at the top deck. That's the first. It's going to Hamburg. Okay. So it's gonna pick up more stuff there then before heading out. How many thousands of cars? What was it? No, this one 3,000, 4,000 something. 3,600 cars. Yeah, there's a risk, but I guess that's why they're all the way at the top. But as I said, they often go to... oh, Araya has awoken. They often go to Africa and stuff like that, so it might all be second-hand cars that are already worn down. What's up, Toast? Toast, just for you... oh no, you just missed it. I just had my final look at the 400-meter pink one ship, but he just went to the left, so you've lost it. All right, let's wait for one more ship. Final one of the day will be the Darien, the MS... oh, too fast. The MSC Darien. Let's take a look at where the crane is right now. Wow, the Roro really took... oh, there's the crane that we saw earlier. For short voyages. Yeah, so they'll probably be unloaded. A good charger. No clue, man. I just have generic bricks that I put in the power socket. I do have an anchor thingy on my desk. It's like a little flat disc which has like 4 ports to charge stuff from. But yeah, I don't have anything special. Cotum, never heard of that before. But yeah, most of the time all the cars are just in the hull of the ship, so they should be fine. All right, that's the final one that's coming. Yeah, that's the Matador 3 that we had earlier. And Toast, it's about 80 meters high and the crane hook is at 75 meters. The more you know. But yeah, in terms of like for cars, there's a little bit in Antwerp, but the biggest one is a Zeebrugge here by far. Those ships don't come here. There's many, many Roros there a day in Zeebrugge. We have ads. Let's go over here. So the MSC Darien is going to Valencia, Spain. 322 meters long, 42 meters wide, currently 14.5 meters in the water. Built in 2003. It's also a pretty old girl then. Do, 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 do. Let me check. We are looking at a... Come on. Come on. MSC ship. Ship has a status constrained? What does that mean? It's clearly underway. Or do you mean the crane? Because the crane has limited maneuverability. It will also broadcast that. Constrained by her draw. Ah. Okay. But yeah, isn't every ship that comes through here constrained? All the big ships? Restricted, yeah, restricted movement. That's one that. Because we saw the crane take a very wide turn earlier. Why is it always sunny here? Hey. I know it says overcast now. Maybe they just want right of way. That's one way to do it. Okay, now that we're waiting, I'm gonna just wiggle my camera a little bit, my cable a bit, to see what is the cause. Yeah, it's definitely not the port. That's good. Dude, I'm wiggling the cable like crazy now and it's all fine. Oh God. Streaming is hard. Maybe it is the port after all. I wish I had a better mechanism of Dude, I should look into a 3D printed thingy. Anyway. Look, it's about to pass the crane ship. Is there anything else interesting coming from the sea, the coast? Not really. I know there's the OOCL that's coming, but it's gonna take too long for that one to arrive. So this will be our final ship. 7,731 TU. That's a small capacity for 300 meters. Wait, where's the OOCL? Is that it? No. Did the OOCL park, or I don't see it anymore. There was a big red container ship coming from the... Unless that's it? Oh, it's already here. Oh no. Maybe I do have to wait for it. Oh, fudge. Ah, oh, I'm so cold. But I want to see it maybe. So there is another container ship. I'm just gonna see if we can. Yeah. So wow, camera's completely tilted. Oh, it's no longer red. In the photos, it's red. Oh no, I'm not interested in it anymore. Also looks pretty empty, if you ask me. Oh yeah, that's not. Huh. It looks red in the photo. There's nothing else that I'm missing, right? Nope. It's blue. Oh, on a vessel. Huh? Maybe I saw another one then? Anyway, it's all good. Balancing. There we go. Yes, that's good. All right. Whoa. Your Temu package is closed. When it comes through air freight, Temu packages are not shipped with ships. They use airplanes. I do feel like we need a Temu/AliExpress counter in the chat now. There's so many people that come in. Oh yes, my package is here. I think the counter would at least be like at 10 or 20 something. No, it is funny. It is funny. It's just if you hear it 20 times, it's like another one. I think we passed high tide and the water is retracting a little bit again. Can even see the current going like to the left, which is towards the sea. They do offer slower ground shipment for a discount? I've never seen that offer. I want that offer. How do I get it? Even cheaper. The Darian is also a very smoky girl. Check the options at checkout. Yeah, I'll check next time. I usually just have the option shipping. How's the battery? Battery's fine. Let me check something here. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go here. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Why they paint this? Wait, which one has a white paint job? The Darien? Do you have a photo of it with a white paint job? Because I think actually we saw Darienne come in on the stream. So I knew it was a black MSC one. It used to be owned by OOCL, hence the white paint. There we go. Okay. A marine traffic. Okay, so yeah, then it was still a OOCL. So, final shippy of the day. And for the next stream, I think it will probably be Sunday. Most likely. I think, don't we have exclamation mark OOCL? We might not have that one yet. I know Toast likes to make commands for all the big shipping companies. There it is. Orient Overseas Container Liner. Headquartered in Hong Kong. Built in the summer of '69. It's time for bed. Good night, Poopsie Doodle. Have a great nap. Yeah, there's no bulge on this one. No bulging on this MSC ship. Well, there is probably a bulge, but it's in the water. She's pretty deep, actually, in the water. What's the oldest one? We spotted one from 1902. It was like a little sailing boat that came by from 1902. So that thing was over 110 years old. I think it was 112 years that we calculated it to. In terms of like bigger ships, we saw one from 1987, which is my year of birth. I think it was 1 or 2 streams ago, that one. It was a Coast Guard. Well, it's not really shipping, a big cargo ship either. That was a Coast Guard or a police boat or something. 1987. For these big boys, I think the oldest one was probably like 98, 99 built. These ships do not have a long... You have a smoke. These ships don't have a long lifespan. Not that long. She's definitely also smoky. For the big boy, yeah, exactly. She's also very fluid dynamic. There's almost no wave or anything in front of her. She almost creates no wake at all, actually, behind her as well. If I go over there, behind her, there's almost no turbulence behind her, if you look at it. Very cool. Yeah, the videos where they beach them are so cool. They just go full steam towards the beach, and there's like these inflatable bags there that will lift them out of the water. It's really cool. Is it going to Spain? Oh yeah, this was going to Valencia, right? It might be warmer there. Look at her being smoky. Oh, I spotted trucks. Oh, it's not, look. They loaded a truck on top of the containers. I spotted it again. It's been a while, but there's one there, and here's a few other ones as well. So they put trucks all the way on top of the containers. That's really cool. Well, it's not flooding everywhere in Spain, so just go to a nice spot. Along India on Google Satellite View. Yeah, there's a few spots. I believe I saw one in Turkey through Google Maps. It's just two trucks, right? There's no trailer or anything. Just back-to-back trucks. Very interesting. Stand on the other side. Yep. Back to back. I think it's back to back, but they might be on some kind of metal frame, so they lock into the containers below. That's what or maybe they're just strapped in. I don't know. It's hard to tell how they are attached. Yeah, it does look like they're on some kind of like bracket that locks. There's some other stuff there as well behind, like next to the trucks or behind them from where we're standing. Like little container buildings maybe? I don't know. Yeah, there she goes, Madeira. All right, cheddars, I'm about to wrap it up because I'm cold. Let's do this and do this. All right, so yeah, as I said, probably back on Sunday, maybe tomorrow if there's something super interesting. I always keep an eye out on the radar, of course. But yeah, thanks you all, Jesus. Thanks all for hanging, and a good stream, saw a lot, good fun. You can now go watch planes apparently. The AI has chosen to rate a plane spotter. Alright, I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.